And what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Cheap Ludes, and I am back with another video for you guys. So, in this video, we're going to be detailing what to expect from 2K over the next, I would say about 10 and a half days. And the reason I chose that timetable, which is from today, Monday, till next Friday, is because that is the last 10 days of Season 8. So we're going to probably be seeing another season. That would be my guess, and I'll talk about the season in general. I think it's actually going to go into, maybe bleed into the release of 2K22, and I'll talk about that. So yeah, 10 days, 18 hours is what we got left in Season 8. So if you haven't gotten Luka Doncic, you still have plenty of time. They're going to be dropping a lot more XP to try to get as many people as possible to get that card. That's what they do every single season. I don't think this is going to be a different rollout as far as like 2K is concerned. Obviously, we're getting Blake Griffin too, and I wouldn't be shocked if that happens on Friday. If not Friday, it'll happen on like Monday or Tuesday of next week. That's when everyone will be able to get Blake, but it would make the most sense for them to do it Friday. So now, like, they're probably going to do another level 40 thing, and I think it's going to be similar to like Season 7, where all the XP will be available day one, and then they'll continuously drop XP challenges and stuff like that. That would be my guess. Maybe I'm wrong, but either way, it's going to be a speedy season, kind of like Full Throttle was. What the reward card is going to be, honestly, I have literally no idea. Like, I truly don't know. They've kind of burned out all of the guys like Giannis and LeBron and stuff like that in various positions, so I don't know who it's going to be. Possibly like a Hakeem or Wilt, maybe. Or I wouldn't even be shocked to see an additional GOAT Kareem or Invincible Kareem. That's just juice to the moon. Maybe has like a different jump shot and then can like Curry slide and stuff. Like, with all the shooting badges, which will be no different than the Invincible Kareem that we have, but that wouldn't shock me at all. On Friday, we're also getting a 99 overall Nate Archibald, which is like not that exciting, but I don't know. I like what they're doing with the weekly login rewards. Like, Elvin Hayes and David Thompson were pretty solid. Nate Archibald's not going to be that great, but he's a cool card nonetheless. You know, I was just talking about this in my pack opening video, and it's like 2K has been updating us with just too many updated versions of current or, you know, players that have just left the league and stuff like that, in my opinion, which I understand they have to do that for money reasons because, like, majority of the player base is not going to pay money to open packs for, like, a Nate Archibald or something like that, but I really like the old cards. I mean, part of the reason I, like, started playing my team and why I loved it so much was because you could play with all these older players, and obviously it's not, like, you know, real or anything, but you could kind of like test out your in the back of your mind theories you've always had, like, all right, man, like, how would Wilt Chamberlain stack up against a modern NBA center? You know, you can kind of test that out, at least back in the old 2Ks where things were more realistic, but I'm just rambling at this point. So what are we getting this week? So tomorrow and Thursday, we're getting our, what I would assume, our final season rewind packs, and then we're getting our final idols pack on Wednesday. So are they going to replace those two things in relation to the amount of packs that we've been getting? I would say probably, because 2K is not going to want to cut revenue away from themselves. But season rewinds, we're getting Sixers, Nets, Clippers, Jazz, Nuggets, and Suns. So my guess would be that we're going to see one East team in each of the sets and then two West teams, because that's what we have left. So for the Sixers, I would say 0% chance we see Joel Embiid. I mean, maybe we see Ben Simmons, but I highly doubt it. They're probably saving Ben Simmons for a different pack. I wouldn't be shocked to see an Invincible Ben Simmons as the level 40 reward for Season 9 or a packable Invincible Ben Simmons. Should Ben Simmons get an Invincible card? No, but Bol Bol has one, so whatever. Tobias Harris is probably going to be the Dark Matter if I had to guess. Which, is that exciting anybody? No, probably not. Why does Karl Malone keep showing up? Go away, dude. I need to sell that card, but, you know, I need him for my All Jazz team, unfortunately. The Opal card, I'm guessing, is going to be like Shake Milton or Maxey. Danny Green, honestly, would be pretty cool if they gave us like a new Danny Green card. I'd be pretty stoked on that, I think. Just because Danny Green's typically pretty solid in 2K, and he has not gotten a card since the Emerald in the beginning of the year, so. Or my man Forcan Corkmax. I don't even think I said that right. I did not. I said Corkmax. It's Corkmas. I don't know, dude. All right, Furcan stands. Let me know if I'm pronouncing it wrong. You guys are always here to do that. As far as the pink diamond, honestly, Isaiah Joe or maybe Anthony Tolliver would make the most sense. I don't think it's going to be him or Mike Scott because they're older players. So It's probably going to be Isaiah Joe, which I know for a fact there's at least one guy whose name is Isaiah Joe Stan on Twitter that hits me up all the time. So he's going to be stoked. If anyone's going to be stoked, at least they got one dude who's going to be hyped about that. I don't know. And then the Nets, doubtful we see Kevin Durant, James Harden, potentially maybe Kyrie. Like, that's the one out of the big three that we might see. My bet is it's going to be Dinwiddie. I don't know why. I just kind of feel that. And as far as, like, the Opal, I did forget to talk about the reward player for who we're going to see for the Sixers. I mean, do you guys really care? Whatever. It's probably going to be Dwight Howard or George Hill, if I had to guess. Or maybe, like, Seth Curry or somebody. They're probably going to put Danny Green as the reward. So anyways, Nets, yeah. Dark Matter's probably Dinwiddie, if I had to guess. Maybe they wild card it and give us Joe Harris, but I really don't think so. He's more an Opal guy, if that makes sense, I would say. And then as far as the Opal reward card, it's probably Nicholas Claxton or Bruce Brown. If they don't get the Opal themselves, those two would make a lot of sense. They're cards no one really cares about. And then as far as the Pink Diamond, like, I hope we get Landry Shamet. That'd be kind of cool, but it's probably going to be Elise Johnson, who we had a card last year, and then Timothy, I'm not going to try to pronounce his last name, which, like, his Evo card was pretty solid earlier this year, but, you know, it is what it is. Clippers, no chances Kawhi, slim chances Paul George. I don't think it's going to be either of those two guys. I really hope it's not Serge Ibaka. Well, I do hope it's Serge Ibaka, but I would rather have him at the Opal tier anyway. That's kind of why I'm saying that. I just don't want a Dark Matter Serge Ibaka because he's going to be way too expensive, and I like Serge this year. Reggie Jackson is probably going to get the Dark Matter if I had to guess. By the way, if you have a gold Reggie Jackson, you can get 10K for it, so probably sell that. Reggie Jackson makes the most sense after his playoff heroics. So as far as the Opal, I mean, Luke Kennard or Zubac make way too much sense because that's just kind of how 2K was doing it. Those two guys also make sense in regards to the reward card that's going to have like 22 Hoff badges for some reason. I wouldn't be shocked to see Zubac in there. And as far as Pink Diamond, like Terrence Mann, I mean, it has to be Terrence Mann, but I could see them doing Daniel Udaru or Yogi Ferrell for no reason. Utah, yeah, no question the Dark Matter's Donovan Mitchell. We haven't got a Donovan Mitchell card since what? Season 5, I think, when we got that Opal. Yeah, like Age of Heroes, I think. And we've gotten all of the rest of them. We've gotten a new Conley, a new Gobert, a new Dark Matter Joe Ingles, and a Dark Matter Clarkson. So the Opal, I mean, Royce O'Neal would make a lot of sense. I wouldn't be shocked to see that. Maybe a new Mike Conley or like Niang or somebody, maybe Bojan. Any of those guys could be the reward too, so I'm not even going to spend too much time on those. But it'll probably be like Derek Favors. Pink Diamond, I mean, Oni, Juwan Morgan, Hughes, Aduka, I don't know. Doesn't matter. Denver Nuggets, yeah, I feel like this one's easy too. It's going to be Jamal Murray. Or Aaron Gordon. We could wild card it with an Aaron Gordon, but like, I really don't see why they would do that. The Opal is definitely Will Barton. I'm just going to say that right now. The reward's probably Austin Rivers. That would be my guess. And then the Pink Diamond, I feel like, is definitely Facundo Campazzo. Like, I don't think there's any doubt about that. Maybe they give us PJ Dozier, like Shaq Harrison, or like this guy that I don't know who that is. It's definitely not Bol Bol. And as far as the Suns, I mean, Ayton. It's got to be Ayton because we got a Booker, we got a Paul. Maybe they give us Bridges. Maybe, but he's probably the Opal. Cam Payne is probably going to be the reward, I would guess. I mean, no one's stoked for that. Maybe they give us Jay Crowder or Torrey Craig. Shout out to Torrey Craig. Why? I don't know. Pink Diamond, who cares, dude? I don't know. Each one more. It doesn't matter. Like, it literally doesn't matter. I didn't even know he was still in the league. Shout out to my boy, Each One. All right, so we're definitely getting our final idols pack on Wednesday, too. So I want to talk about that for a second as well. So we're getting the lock-in point guard. God, gross, dude. Point guard Jokic. Is he going to be good? Absolutely. Jokic has been really tight this year. So who is the final card, though? I'm not sure. It doesn't, like, fit a theme. So I know a lot of people were saying at the beginning of the year that it was going to be like you could run a 5-man with all the Idol Series guys or whatever. But 2K immediately proved that wrong and did not change it again. Like this one, there's like 3 or 4 small forwards in this Idol set and 1 point guard, no big men whatsoever. Idol Series 2 is literally like 4 centers. Yeah, literally like terrible. So I don't really know who it is. my number one like suspect for who we're getting as the final Idols player on Wednesday, weirdly enough, it's Invincible, so I think it's going to be Vince Carter. That's my guess. I wouldn't be shocked to see like Chris Bosh or even Paul George in the mix over here as well. Wouldn't even be completely shocked to see Ben Simmons. Like, realistically, that wouldn't be a huge shock. So I think it is definitely going to be one of those four guys. We could even have like a Wilt or a Hakeem or something like that, but I don't know. My gut's telling me Vince Carter. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I don't really know. I don't know, dude. It just feels so right, you know? It really does. It feels just correct. I don't really think of anyone else. Like, I can't think of anyone else that it would be. Like, Vince just makes an enormous amount of sense. But we could also see, like, some sort of crazy promo that he's in the mix on, too. Yao Ming, by the way, we're definitely getting Invincible Yao Ming at some point. I don't think he's going to be as game-breaking as last year, but he's going to be annoying for sure. There's really no point to try to, like, predict who these guys are going to be. Like, even if I know what the actual Idols card is, it's impossible to predict those, like, VIP cards. As far as Friday content, we're getting a fan favorites at some point. Whether it's to lead off Season 9 or to end Season 8, I'm not sure. But we're definitely getting another fan favorites. I haven't really said as much, but we know. Those packs sell, dude. They're definitely going to do it again. If it's not that, I mean, we could see another out of position. Like, would you be shocked to see out of position 4? I wouldn't. Would I be stoked? No. But it might happen. Like, it might. And then we're definitely getting like a next promo, I think. The next promo did so well last year that I just would be shocked if 2K didn't do it again. And then they'll probably end the year out with like an NBA is back and then an Invincible super pack that's, you know, MT and VC purchasable. So as far as like what we're going to see from 2K, because I think they're going to keep that same model of releasing 3-4 packs a week to end the game, because why would they not? You know, it doesn't really hurt them at all. It doesn't cost them anymore to do that. So it would be shocking to see them abandon it, at least until like the last 2 weeks of 2K21's lifespan. We could see like a historical rewind. 2K is big on just like changing one tiny little thing and then slapping it out there and trying to get money. So I wouldn't be shocked to see like a team rewind or a historical rewind with a bunch of like older players from every team. And honestly, I would welcome that just because that's the kind of thing that I enjoy. So I would be stoked on that. And then as far as like Wednesday packs, I just feel like they won't do them anymore. They'll just do like Wednesdays as, you know, different kind of content day. Maybe like that'll be reward players or something. Who knows? But I don't know what else they would do on Wednesdays unless they were to bring back the beginning of the year formula where they started doing like the Tuesday packs, but I doubt it. The season's going to be like 3 weeks. So, and if you notice, they've been doing a lot of token stuff recently. Like if you've really been paying attention to their events and stuff like that, a lot of it's tokens. A lot of locker codes we've been getting have been token based as well. So that kind of leads me to believe we're getting some sort of token market upgrade. If it's not this weekend, which I don't think it will be, it'll be the beginning of Season 9. What could we see? I mean, maybe another Opal and Pink Diamond, and then obviously like another Dark Matter. I don't think the token market really is going to get spruced up at all. Maybe at the very end of the year, they put some old packs in it. When they've kind of given up getting profit for this game, they'll kind of throw some old packs in there to make the player base happy or whatever. That's potential, I guess. I just feel like, is it me, or have you guys not run into as many reward cards as we did last year? Because I feel like when I played last year, I also feel like it's been harder to get tokens this year, but a lot of that could be TTO is just a less enjoyable experience for me, so I just haven't been playing it as much. So, I mean, I played like TTO every day last year, and I like maybe play it twice a week, maybe at this point, so I don't know. But I do generally feel like I've seen way less reward cards than I did last year, and I don't think it's indicative that they're bad. Like, I don't think that's the issue here, because Moses Malone I run into all the time. Even like Bill Russell and Rick Barry I ran into a pretty good amount of time. Like at the time I ran into them a pretty decent amount, I would say. Moses is the one I ran into the most, obviously. Steve Smith I haven't run into at all, but I think that's just because no one cares, like realistically. But when you look at the Dark Matter ones, I've ran into Pete Maravich, I think once or twice. Bill Walton, never. Gervin, I have yet to run into at all as well. So I feel like that's indicative of the token system in general. I feel like it's just harder to get tokens, or people just don't care because we have so many like cheap god tier options. There's no point in using token players. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. As always, it has been your boy Cheap Ludes, and you know I will be up bright and early ready to open a bunch of different packs all week long for the chance of success. I do have Ludes luck, so it's fine. I will be bringing back the Squad Tip series. This might be the last one I'm doing for 2K21. I guess we'll find out. But as always, check the description for all my stuff, and I'll be back with more content tomorrow. Peace out, guys.